It's a monumental day. We're squatting again. At least we're giving it a go. We're gonna go SSB. My knee swelling has come down quite a bit in the past 2 weeks. So I figured might as well re-engage with a squat pattern. It is a leg day as well, but we're gonna do some back, some bicep work because I just want to do that. So probably pretty light today. Hopefully like 2 or 3 sets of 5 at a top set. But we're gonna really let the warm-ups guide us here. If I make it through 3 sets of squats, you should subscribe. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of May. So go ahead and do that. Let's see how it feels. Oh, my hair gets stuck in the SSB like crazy. Ooh. Well, can't say that feels good. Doesn't feel too bad, but it just feels weird maybe. I'm gonna do 2 sets of this weight, 1 no sleeves, 1 with sleeves, see how it feels. The hips feel okay. It's literally just a little bit of swelling in my knee and maybe unfamiliarity with the movement because it has been a while. So we'll see. Whew. Not fun. Let's see if the sleeves help at all. I'm doubtful. Okay, that's better. I don't know what my top set will be. I guess I'll put a yellow on, see how that feels. Go from there. All right, we throw on the belt. Every set has felt better. Hopefully that continues. Ow. Maybe we go 2 reds and just call it there. It's week 1, so I'm okay with starting a little light, especially coming back. It's funny because it's not even like I injured myself or anything. It just started hurt. So we'll see. I watched a couple of those back. I'm like super tempo in them, so we're gonna try not to tempo these. We'll see. I think it's just because I'm worried. Holy cow. Whew. I don't even know if I could call it pain. it just like, it's so swollen that it's uncomfortable trying to get to the hole. Set number 2. Let's see. I'm not optimistic, but I only have to do 2 more. So there you go. Bad. Well, didn't really get any better. Last set. Got to have the right mindset here. This is fine. I don't have a meet coming up. It doesn't feel like I've fully injured my knee. It just feels uncomfortable. So I feel okay about that. Whew. Ooh. Thoroughly unenjoyable, but I did it, so you owe me a subscription. Ha ha ha. You owe me. You said you would. So in the past, whenever I've dealt with knee issues, I have found that leg extensions help, which is weird. Some people find that they really hurt their knees. Not me. They really help. I like this machine because it doesn't tuck too deep. Now, I like the stretch when everything's feeling good, but when I've got a little bit of an injury, it feels pretty decent. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, maybe not. Because this is really light. It's still decently uncomfortable getting into this position. As the set went on, it felt a little bit better. The thing I will say is I haven't squatted or done any like knee extension movements probably 6-7 weeks. So it could just be that I'm unfamiliar and that's what I'm feeling. So we're gonna see how we recover tomorrow and then see how we feel next week. I have a feeling like when I get back in here next week to get under the bar and squat again, I'm gonna feel a lot better. So we'll see. Even getting into the position is a little tough. Not as bad. I'm gonna call it at 2 sets. No sense really going crazy. That actually felt a lot better. I didn't film the first 2 sets. This is the last set. Oh, actually, I gotta change the weight. Up to about 210 on this, which feels good. I like the close grip. I don't know if you can even see the attachment. I like it because I feel like it mimics a pretty good position where I can not be super arched, but can be still ribs over and get a deep stretch with my lats. So maybe you'll be able to see it, maybe not. But Now that the leg training is done, the lat stuff feels good. So I'll try and show you. So instead of being like in this position, I like to be ribs stacked, pulling in. Whew. That's nice. 210 for 8. Trying not to use as much momentum. I feel pretty solid with that. I feel like my back is getting stronger, which is very nice. All right, this is not a hard and fast rule, but I find that when I do close grip vertical pulls, I like to supplement with wider grip horizontal pulls. That does not mean that you have to do that. That's just what I feel. Also, heavier reps on, or heavier weight on the vertical, I'm gonna try and do more reps on the horizontal. Again, just something that I use in my brain to kind of hit everything. It's not necessary, but it's a way to kind of keep everything in line with your programming so that you're not missing it. So we're gonna try and go for like 15 here. But that's probably still way too light. Still too light. But we got our good for here. The third and final set. Bumped up, whatever, 20 pounds. Still feels a little light, but it's week 1. Yeah, that felt fine. I got a little soreness from yesterday. I did a lot of trap and rear delt work after my bench press. So obviously the goal is the lats, but I find with the back, especially with rowing movements, don't be overly concerned about isolating the lats. That's a big problem. Influencers, biomechanics, it's a bunch of garbage. Pull heavy stuff. If you feel it in your traps, you feel it in your rear delts, cool. You're also feeling it in your lats, I guarantee, because there's no way you're pulling this amount of weight with just your rear delts. Think about it logically. It's not gonna happen. So you're usually good. Moving on to biceps. I don't even know if you can see it. I usually start biceps with some type of incline or some type of stretch position movement to warm the bicep up, but also get that out of the way, because I find that post like heavier work like barbell bicep curl or machine preacher curl, it's harder to get good work done like that. So I usually like to start it off like that. Again, just personal preference. So I like to be here, elbow kind of behind, curling up and in, just like that. Staying square with the body, control up and back. I usually do this for sets of 10. More so as a warm-up, even though I am already warm. Get a little blood directly into the tissue. Switch sides. Can't really see it from this side, but same thing. But the thing about training that I don't really understand, a lot of people get bent out of shape about lengthened partials or full range of motion, et cetera, et cetera. Do everything. Do it all. See what works. I don't know. But we move to the double arm work. I like this preacher curl, man. I just like I like the angle. I like everything about it. So I've been really hammering it. Probably going to go, I'm not going to have like an RPE. I'm going to try and sit between 10 to 12 reps, 3 sets. See how that feels. That's probably too light. Yeah, I maxed that out pretty easy. I'm gonna go up just a rung. See if this feels any better. Oh yeah, I think so. Not bad. Train your arms, folks. It's important. Pretty fun day after we got the squats out of the way. Honestly, they didn't feel too bad. You got a little bit of a taste of like kind of my process coming back from an injury or a tweak or whatever you want to call it, kind of reintroducing load in a more stable, kind of safer environment. So instead of going directly to the straight bar, we went with the safety bar. That just takes a little bit of the pressure off of my shoulders and my upper back to maintain a rigid position so that I can really focus on my lower body, which is the part that's giving me trouble. That's what I like to do. That's how I like to come back from a tweak or something like that, is reintroduce the movement pattern in a more stable, safer environment and then kind of transition out of that. So we're going to do 4 weeks on the safety bar and then we'll get back into the straight bar in another block. Hopefully, if all goes well, which I think it will, because post leg work, no swelling in the knee, no pain. I was able to do everything else. I felt really good. So we'll see how we feel tomorrow. Usually 2 days after is like a good indicator of if things are going well, but I'm optimistic. I think we're going to be back to straight bar squatting and to get into that 600 pound squat, hopefully by the end of the year, but you never know with the baby coming and stuff like that. I'm not putting a hard cap on myself. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you checking out these vlogs. It means a lot to me that you hang out with me while I work out. Hope you guys are getting something from it. If you are, you can subscribe to the channel and join our Discord to become a part of a strength community that's going to help you get better. I promise. We love to help people get better and get stronger. So that's all I got for you today. Get strong and stay strong.